Well, hello Taurus, welcome to my table. My name is Toni and this is your weekly tarot forecast for the week of February 19th to the 25th. However, anytime you are here is exactly when you are intended to be here because time is limitless. Hi Taurus, welcome back to my table. If you are a returning subscriber, and hello to you if you are new here, I'm very, very glad that you are here. So as I said, my name is Toni and this is the weekly tarot forecast. So before we dive head first into seeing what's going on with Taurus this weekend, I'm getting full body chills. What is going on? We got some energy in the room with us. I mean, I'm feeling it in my chest. So this is cold. I just wanted to take the time to tell you, Taurus, that if you ever wanted to get a private tarot reading with me right now, my grand opening sale on my Etsy shop is still going on through the end of the month. 50% off all private tarot readings. Check out the link below. And if you haven't already, just take 2 seconds. Go down there and hit that little like button. Give me a thumbs up. It helps my channel more than you possibly know. And if you really feel like you want to keep on coming back, hit that subscribe button or hit that little bell to get notifications when I post new content. And know how much I appreciate you for doing any and all of those. All right, Taurus, it's time. Let's get going. Let's go ahead and get our table cleared. Let's get out the Palo Santo. And we will create a sacred container where our energies are protected, and we welcome Christed consciousness. We ask Christed consciousness to join us. We command our sovereignty over this time, dimension, and space, and we uninvite and unwelcome all beings of less than Christed consciousness, all energies, entities, and beings of less than Christed consciousness. And we clear, we bless, we protect this space. We clear, we bless, we protect this space. I'm going to clear, bless, protect, activate, and fully align all my chakras and energetic auric grid systems. Beautiful. All right, Taurus, if you are watching with your headphones on, go ahead and turn down your volume for me so I can set the tone for this reading. Love that. And lastly, let's set our intentions for this reading by calling forth in the name of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. We invite our angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. We invite the guardians of the four corners, Mother of the earth, Father of the sky, sacred ones we call upon you, and we welcome you here now. We ask that you help us to understand and to interpret these messages as we receive them. Okay, that was some interesting energy. I don't know what that was that moved through here just a second ago, but it went from like freezing my entire body. Like normally when I get chills, it's like my arms or my legs. It was head to toe, my head, my back, and my chest even. It was crazy. Like all of this was freezing cold. That is interesting, Taurus. I'm getting chills behind my ears again. What is going on with y'all? All right, Taurus. Somebody's got something to tell you. Let's find out what it is. So before we begin, I just wanted to tell you when I shuffle the deck of cards, I'm going to be like, here is the deck of cards that we are going to work with. And now I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to take the cards in my hand and I'm going to say, okay, now I'm going to shuffle, and then I'm going to get quiet. That's because I'm praying over the cards. While I pray, if you are watching this with your headphones on, go ahead and turn down your volume because when I shuffle, it gets a little bit loud and you don't want that in your ear, okay? So let's do this. We're going to look at the Power Thoughts cards. And now we're going to shuffle. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus need to know for the week of February 19th through the 25th, 2021? What are the messages for Taurus in whatever time, day, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to hear this week? Anything else? All right. All right, Taurus, I can release the past and forgive everyone, and it is safe to look within. So this is really interesting because right off the bat, this is about release. This is about letting go of energies that you're holding onto that no longer are serving your best and highest good. This is about, it's not just about releasing and letting go of grudges. It's about forgiving people, because when you're holding on to anger or hurt or, betrayal or whatever, okay, and you're focusing on it and you're thinking, when you think about that person, that's the energy that comes forward, the predominant energy, not just, a calm, neutral energy. It doesn't even have to necessarily be a positive thought, just a neutral thought. The only person that it's hurting is you. They don't know you're thinking that. They don't know what you're thinking. They don't feel the feelings you feel when you think about it. Okay? And that's the only person that's hurting is you. So this is what forgiveness is about. Forgiveness is learning to forgive them. It doesn't mean what you're saying is what they've done is all right. What it means is that you're willing to no longer hold on to that energy of hurt, of pain, of betrayal, and you're letting that go. That's for you. That's why people say forgiveness isn't for them, it's for you. That's what they mean. And then it says it's safe to look within. So this is about yourself also. This is not about just forgiving other people. It's about forgiving yourself. Forgiving yourself for the choices you made that led you to need to forgive to other people. Okay? So let's see what it says. When it says, I can release the past and forgive everyone, I freed myself and everyone in my life from old past hurts. They are free and I am free to move into a new glorious experience. Exactly. So when you free yourself, free up that energy. When you forgive them, you free up that energy that you've been holding on to move forward into something else. Okay. You give yourself space to move forward because you're not holding on to the past. Okay. So now you can go into the future. And then it says it is safe to look within. As I move through the layers of other people's opinions and beliefs, I see within myself a magnificent being, wise and beautiful. I love what I see in me. So listen, when you know better, you do better. And if you made choices that ultimately led to somebody, allowing someone to hurt you, or if you didn't see, the red flags, whatever it is, if you ignored the warning signs or whatever, forgive yourself for that too, because when you know better, you do better. And there was a lesson to be learned in this hurt and in this pain. And the only way you can learn that lesson is to go through it, okay? So now it's time to forgive yourself and forgive others for the choices that you and they have made, all right? Because the past is the past. It's over. It's done. And you can't go back and relive it. You can only go forward. So you've got to turn the direction. And you've got to put your energy, take it away from focusing on what has happened to us and focus on what is to come, okay? Let's get some tarot. Let's look at the good old-fashioned Rider-Waite Tarot, all right? Chills again. What is happening? Whoo, Taurus. I've never had this happen. This is crazy. Okay, let's shuffle. Angels, hang on one second. I just saw something. Yep. Hang on, we have some cards upside down. Probably when I was putting the deck back together the last time I shuffled, I accidentally put the cards in upside down. There we go. Let's try that again. There we go. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus need to know about the energies coming up for the week of February 19th through the 25th? What does Taurus need to know about the energies coming forward in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, ancestors, guardians, guides, spirit. What messages do we have for Taurus this week? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to be focusing on this week? What advice do we have for Taurus? I saw a card flip in there and I'll get it. I'm just seeing if anything else falls out first. Nope, that's it. Oh, there you go. Okay, well, I thought I saw a card flip and maybe I didn't. Maybe I'm just imagining things. Or maybe it flipped it really fast and it flipped back right way up. Okay, well, that's cool. Here we go, Taurus. Let's see what's happening with you. Okay. All right. We got the Eight of Swords. We have, wow, okay, Five of Cups. The Four of Swords. There's definitely forgiveness and forgiveness for yourself here. There's healing coming. You've got to walk away from some pain. You've got to walk away from some pain you've caused yourself. And you've got to allow this healing to come in and to bring something new with it because you're done, okay? You've been resisting healing for a while. You have really been fighting it for a while, but it's time. I honestly feel like you blame yourself for other people's actions, and it's time to stop that. It's time to stop blaming yourself. And it's also time to stop holding on to this, whatever somebody did to you, this pain, this betrayal, this hurt. It's kind of become your story. It's like if you were a wife that was cheated on, that's your story. Yeah, I'm the wife whose husband cheated on her, ha ha ha. And so that's kind of the story. And it's time to let go of that. It's time to quit holding on and focusing on this spilled milk. You still have cups that are standing, that are waiting for you to pay attention to them. You're giving too much energy to things that don't matter. It's time to heal. It's time to forgive. It's time to put it to rest and let it go. Because I absolutely love this. Look, it says the sun, and you see the sunflowers? Look what she's holding. It is safe for me to look within, okay? This is the time for you to really look at your, oh my gosh, the chills. Taurus, my goodness. Taurus, you have really been fighting. You've been holding on to some energy that you know you don't need to be, and it's time to let it go. It's time to forgive yourself. It's time to forgive others who hurt you, and it's time to put it to bed. That's enough. That's enough. It's time. It's absolutely past time to move on. Bottom of the deck, transformation. Death, transformation. It's time to let go. Look, you've been stubbornly holding back. You've been stubbornly like, nope, I'm mad at you and I'm going to be mad at you forever. Well, it's time to let go. It's time to transform that anger. And here's the cool thing. When you finally decide that it's done and you're tired of being angry and you're tired of being your stubborn self that you are known to be, Taurus, no offense, but you know you are. When you decide to quit being stubborn, look what happens. Ace of Wands. This new thing has time. It's like you finally give your life the opportunity to stop focusing so much on what you don't want, and you finally have room to focus on what you do want, and what you do want finally gets to come in. It's funny, but you realize you've been blocking your own blessings. This anger that you've been holding on to, this guilt, this, I don't know. I mean, you're just really holding on to pain, okay? And you blame yourself a lot for the pain that somebody else caused you. You do. You're blaming yourself a ton for somebody else's choices. I get that. I'm the daughter of an alcoholic, and it's really easy when you're the child of somebody with dependency issues to blame yourself. Well, you know, if I just understood, if I didn't, you know, I don't want to say give ultimatums, but if I didn't say, hey, I only want to see you when you're sober, maybe I would have seen him more. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. Don't blame yourself. It was their choice. It's their choice. They're the one that hurt you. Don't blame yourself for not knowing better, and don't blame yourself for making the choices you made when you didn't know what you didn't know. Okay, so it's time to let go of the guilt, the pain, the sorrow. You really have been making that. I mean, the stubbornness here is legendary. Legendary. It always tickles me that this card right here is the Four Cups, because Cups is the water signs. I always feel like this should be the Four Pentacles. This is Taurus to me. Okay, y'all have really just been resisting forgiveness, and you're blocking your blessings. You literally can't get to your blessings because of your stubbornness. So let's see what's happening here. Let's go ahead and shuffle. We're going to look at the Chrysalis Tarot. Let's see what's going on with you, Taurus. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know for the week of February 19th through the 25th? What are the energies coming towards Taurus at whatever time, take place, or space they are watching this reading? All right, Taurus, let's see. Angels, ancestors, guardians, God, spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus this week? What's up with the Bull Gang? What does the Bull Gang need to know for the week of February 19th to the 25th? What energies are coming towards Taurus? What advice do we have for Taurus? All right, come on now. What you got? What you got? There's one. Temperance. Yeah, okay. Taurus, actually, hold on, what do we got here? We got a lot of interesting energies. We have Scorpio, we have Leo, we have Sagittarius. Okay, I'm just kind of seeing who this could be pertaining to in your life, Taurus, okay? Temperance. So it's time for you to take a more measured response. You've been blaming yourself. You've been feeling very guilty about somebody else's actions. And the truth is that there is a lesson to be learned in this journey, okay? And so you need to find the lesson in the journey here and stop blaming yourself 100%. There's no reason to blame yourself if somebody else hurt you, or if you didn't see it coming, or if you trusted somebody, okay? There's no reason to blame yourself at all, or feel guilty or ashamed of loving somebody and who hurt you, okay? We've all been there. We've all made the choice to love the wrong person. It happens. All right, here we go. Now we're going to clarify. All right, so look, we have Temperance, Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and then the Wheel of Fortune. So here's the deal. This transformation, this letting go of this pain, it absolutely has to happen. This is the Wheel of Fortune. It is destiny. This is a fixed point in time where your life, your fate moving forward, Taurus, is dependent on you letting go of this pain and the story that you're holding on to. Also, the wheel is number 10. 10 is the end of the cycle. So it's time for this to end, okay? So like I said, stop blaming yourself. Understand that there was a lesson to be learned, and that's why you had to go through it. Wow. 7 of Pentacles clarifying the 5 of Cups. So the 5 of Cups is just, heartbreak, grief, despair. But then we have the 7 of Pentacles. The 7 of Pentacles is like really hard work. And so it's like you've been working really hard at focusing on what happened to you and the pain it caused you and how much it changed you. And this has just really been, and listen, I want you to understand, I don't mean this has been your singular focus all the day, all the time. You've thought of nothing else. That's not what I mean. What it means is in relation to the person that we're talking about here, whoever it is that caused this pain, whoever it is that hurt you, that you need to forgive, including yourself, that's who we're talking about, okay? So whenever this person comes back up in your memory or somebody brings them up or whatever, you're being very determined, focusing very hard on how much they hurt you, okay? You don't want to think about anything else in regards to them, right? There's no other, there's nothing else to discuss. So it's interesting because look what happens right here. You have the 8 of Swords twice, and this is in the very middle, and the 8 of Swords is sitting underneath the 4 of Swords. The 4 of Swords is about taking rest and getting some restorative, but then there's that 8 of Swords, which is a victim of your own circumstances. So what they're telling you is to give it a rest. Quit playing the victim. Yes, shit happened to you. Okay, fine. You're pissed off at this person. They hurt you. They betrayed you. That's fine. But that's enough, because what is done is done. You can't change it, and being mad about it, hurt, upset, betrayed, whatever it is, isn't getting you anywhere. You're not moving forward. So it's time to release the past, forgive everyone, and know that it's safe to forgive yourself. Look at the lesson that you were meant to learn here. Now, the great thing is that if you decide to move past this, there's that Sun and being clarified by that King of Pentacles. I love that. King of Pentacles is generous. He's abundant. He's prosperous. And so that's what they're trying to say, is that as soon as you decide to give it a rest, let it go, forgive this person, forgive yourself, there is a big shift, a big energy shift coming your way. A very positive energy shift is coming your way. But it's super imperative at this point in time, at this juncture in time, that you understand that this is not just a maybe, okay? This is you must forgive it. You've got to let it go. You've got to put a fork in it. It's over. It's done. All right. Look, clarifying the transformation. You've got the Queen of Stones. Look, there's King of Stones, the Queen of Stones, King and Queen of Pentacles. Absolutely. Clarifying that transformation. They're telling you it's time for you to get really level-headed about this. Okay. The Queen of Pentacles is very practical. All right. She doesn't go around like creating a scene. She's not over dramatic. She is very down to earth, very practical, and she needs you to just be over it. She needs you to see that you are blocking yourself. That right here, your stubbornness is keeping this from coming in. And look right there, what we got. 10 of Wands being clarified by the 4 of Cups. Yep, it's time to lay down the burdens. This is enough. That is enough. 10 of Wands, enough. Put it down. That's enough. You've been carrying this burden for too long. You've been carrying this this around for far too long, and you've been stubbornly clinging to it. You've been stubbornly clinging to this. What's interesting about the 10 of Wands is like burdens and responsibilities. So it can go both ways. It's like, but what I like, so it's like, responsibilities aren't always a bad thing. Burdens can be. But what I like is, you see how it looks like Sagittarius standing there at that crossroads? Because there's Sagittarius again. Sagittarius has popped up a couple times now. In fact, there's a lot of fire energy here. You're standing at the crossroads. Are you going to continue to carry this burden of hurt, of pain, of sorrow, betrayal? Are you going to be stubborn and continue to resist letting it go or not? That's what you're at. This is the crossroads. This is where you're at. That is a choice that you get to make. But, your spirit is telling you, it wants you to let it go. It wants you to look at this practically and understand that what's done is done, because this is how we end. when you finally get out of your own way and quit being stubborn and let go of forgiveness, or let go of shame, guilt, betrayal, whatever. When you move past this, look, like I said, the Ace of Wands comes in. Look what's clarifying it. The Two of Mirrors, the Two of Cups. There's the Lovers, kind of, sort of. Sometimes we call the Two of Cups the Lovers card. But the Two of Cups is unity and partnership and connection. So it's like this spark of inspiration comes in, and now I almost want to say the two of you can not just forgive each other, but you're going to be able to make up. Or alternatively, what it is once you finally forgive this person, you make room for somebody new to come in, a new love, a new partner. Okay, so you're blocking your own blessings here, Taurus. Your stubbornness and your unwillingness to forgive, everybody, including yourself in this situation, is keeping you from moving ahead. And so if you feel like you're kind of stuck right now, that's why. All right, we got one more card. Let's see what's happening. We're going to look at the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards before we close out. For you, Taurus. Here we go. Let's shuffle. Angels, Ancestors, Guardians, Guides, Spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus today? What does Taurus need to know about the energies of the week of February 19th through the 25th, 2021? What is the energies coming forward to Taurus in whatever time, date, place, or space they are watching this reading? Thank you. Angels, Ancestors, Guardians, Guides, Spirit, what messages do we have for Taurus? What advice does Taurus need to hear? What do you need Taurus to hear? What advice do we have for Taurus? What does Taurus need to know about this week? Whoa, Taurus. That's a lot of cards. Because usually in this deck, I prefer just to do one card. All right, so let's see what we get. That's a lot of cards. Daggum. Okay. Shapeshifter, transform and unveil your gifts. Winter, take care of your needs. Right? Take care of your needs. Forgive yourself. Shift. In other words, it's time to forgive yourself, move past this energy, transforms to unveil your gifts, okay? Air Guardian, shift your perception. Exactly, shift your perception. Sage, be devoted and committed. Be devoted and committed to your own happiness. Be devoted and committed. It's time to shift out of this energy and to take care of your own needs and be devoted into your own needs. Summer, bask, enjoy, and light. Exactly. It's time to move out of this, oh, woe is me, I've been hurt, I've been betrayed, guilt, blame, whatever it is you're feeling. It's time to shift out of that. 100%. Focus on feeling better. It's really about choosing to feel good. That's a choice you can make. You can choose to feel good. Bask in joy and light. Choose to feel happiness. Choose to feel good. It's time to move past this lower vibration. That's the whole point here. Sky Father, trust in the unknown. And I adore that is the card that you end on, because look what it's sitting over. Hang on. Let's move all these cards so we can look at that. Look at that card sitting right there on top of that Ace of Wands. Sky Father. Oh, look. And there's a bird. And there's two. Oh, my gosh. Look, you got those two swans right here with the eagle. And then you got the Sky Father and the lightning. And then you've literally got the Sky Father handing you this idea. So it's telling you, if you will take care of yourself, if you will learn to transmute this energy, to move past, to focus on what feels good, to shift your perspective, there's something unknown coming. There's a great big unknown coming, and it's bigger and better than anything you can imagine. Oh my God, full body chills. Taurus, Spirit is talking to you. I mean, literally, oh my God. Spirit is talking to you. I've never, you can go back and look. I've got like 200 videos. You can go back and look. There is not one time you will ever hear me say, I am covered in chills. Every so often I'm like, oh, I get a little head tingle, or, oh, I feel a little bit. But never in the history of the almost year I've been on this channel have I ever said, my whole body is covered in chills. Oh my God, what is happening? I'm feeling it in my chest. Source has a message for you. There it goes again. It's going down my left side now. Source needs you to start focusing on happiness. Choose happiness. Choose to be devoted and committed to the path of happiness. Choose to shift your perspective, your perception, and understand that this was a lesson that you had to go through, okay? Because that's what this is. This is about the journey, okay? Understand, take care of your own needs, transform and unveil your gifts. Transform and unveil your gifts. God Daddy wants to tell you there's something bigger coming. Sky Father's got big something on the way for you. Are you ready to receive it? Are you ready to quit being so stubborn? Are you ready to finally quit carrying this load that's breaking your back, Taurus? Because it is. It's breaking your back. It is. It's crushing you. It's time to quit feeling pain, sorrow, guilt, shame, betrayal, fear. Whatever it was this person did to you was a lesson you had to learn, and it's time to move on past that, because big things are coming your way this week, Taurus. Taurus, I feel like I said that 10 times, but I need you to hear that, because I would not get chills like this if it wasn't vitally important that you hear me, okay? Forgive, make peace with the past, including yourself. All right, Taurus, I love you. I enjoyed this reading. I can't even get over these chills. This is wild. I will not forget this for a long time. So, if this is your story, drop me a note down below. Let's talk about it in the comments. I'd love to hear about it. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe, or hit that notification bell to find out when I post new content. And as I said, my Etsy shop is 50% off till the end of the month. So make sure you get yourself a private reading. If you've been wanting one, now is the time. I love you, Taurus. I hope I get to see you again next week. Y'all take care of yourselves. Bye.